let's go a little more in depth with this tech story with cybersecurity expert Nigam. He joins us live with some inside details.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for being back here. Hemu, you and I were talking a little bit earlier. It's been a lot like hackers gone wild lately.
It truly is, Jen. It is, and on a day we're talking about Hooters, it is hackers gone wild. You have the fabric of American society, which is what? Amazon, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of these sites, Visa, MasterCard, McDonald's, Walgreens, everyone's suffering either from password leaks or hack attacks. Yeah. And what that means for folks like us, for folks in our audience here, is start thinking about your passwords. Last night, I went and looked at what I have registered for and the passwords. I have registered for over 40 sites.
And with the same password, or because you're
I won't tell you what passwords I used or what I did, but I got to tell you one thing. If we pull out keys right now and look at how many keys we have, we have one for our work, we have one for our locker at school sometimes, we have one for the house, the car, the gym locker, the safe deposit box. We got to think about passwords the exact same way. One key for every place you visit. Otherwise,
no, wait a minute.
You can get
You're saying that we need, for all these 40-some sites that we're all registered to, a different password for each site? Well, we can't remember all those.
Okay,
that's crazy.
All right, fine. There's two ways to handle that. One is go and Google password locker. There's lots of companies out there for free. You don't have to buy anything. For free, you can get this thing where you put all your passwords in this locker, secure it with one. You can do that. Or do it like we do in the real world. Take a piece of paper, write it all down, and keep it with you. And do it that way. So when you have to go, oh, I'm on Amazon.com, what's my password? I can't remember. Grab your piece of paper. All right, I know what it is now.
Well, there are also a handful of things that we're doing, so that's a great tip. But there are a lot of things that we're doing every single day that makes us targets for cybercrime, right? So the first thing is that we're walking around with cell phones. These have a ton of unprotected data on them, right? So number one, in terms of things that we're putting out there that make us targets would be unprotected devices?
There's unprotected devices. There's tweeting. We're tweeting. We go down to the store. Hey, guess what? I'm leaving my house and I'm going to the store. I'm going on vacation. We're putting things on Facebook, constantly posting things, and then we're wondering why they're making them available publicly, but we're putting them up there.
Okay, so there's unprotected devices, oversharing whereabouts. We talked about lazy passwords. I know I did a story on Monday about the Gawker.com. We found out most people's password is password.
Right. Well, we can call it lazy password. What's the reality, Jen? We know this. It's lazy humans.
Lazy?
It's lazy us. It's lazy us doing it. We're the ones who have to actually type it out there. So we have to really think about this. A different key for every password, every site makes life so much easier when something does go wrong. But if you want to stop that, look at your devices. When that update comes, you know how it says, update now or remind me later. What do we all do? We love to do this.
Remind me later.
Remind me later.
It happened to me twice with my laptop here in the studio today. Remind me. Come on, I'm too busy. Remind me later.
And you know what? If it was last night, I got 14 Microsoft security updates, serious ones. 14 of them. That was Microsoft going, hey, there's a guy behind me. He knows the holes in your house, but I'm here to help you change all the locks and keys. And what do? Come back later. I don't care. But we can't do that. We can't hit remind me later anymore.
Okay, Nigam, you have worked with the Obama administration. You run a company called SSP Blue. You are our favorite online security guru. Thank you so much for your tips today. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.